Well, we're back at it again today. It is actually been a while since we've recorded. It's about late January, between the holidays, and had some illness go through the house. But we're finally back out here today, working on dismantling the cabin. And so I wanted to give you guys an update on that. As you can see, the inspectors are back. Yeah, big guy, and we got a new friend here. Easy, easy. So I'm going to show you an update. Last time we filmed, I think we had filmed removing both sides, and now we started on the third side today. This side's going quite a bit faster. I think the boards are just in better shape and they're shorter, so they're popping off the nails a lot easier. But we are gonna see how much progress we can make today. Keep the inspectors happy. This guy's something else. He's licking my pant leg. Hey, there's nothing but mud on there. Bruh. These two will just not stay out of our business. We got most of that half done. Then we get into a lot of these studs and the angles, so I think we're going to leave those tongue and groove boards on for now. And after we've got the roof off and we lay that wall down, we'll pop them off at that point. You can also see from past videos, I was pretty proud of my job cleaning all the manure out of here. But apparently during our last snowstorm, they decided this is the place to be. And again, are still doing it, getting wrapped up in the old wiring. Hey bud, you're shaking the whole building.
Out of my foot. Ow.
Okay, we finished up that side. So now we just have the long wall on the other side. But by the end, we were getting pretty good at it. So I'm thinking next time we come out, we can probably bust that out in an hour, maybe a little less. And then the plan is to pop the tin off the roof. And I believe there are shingles under that tin, so we're gonna have to peel the shingles off, peel the roof deck off, pop the rafters off, lay the walls down. I think that part of the process shouldn't be too bad. It's gonna be tricky is peeling these floorboards up. As thick as they are, I'm sure he used some very hefty nails. Unless he screwed them down. He was a pretty big fan of screwing stuff together instead of nails, so
Ready to go to school?
we'll see. Got everything ready?
Yeah.
All right. We must have been doing a good job because the inspectors decided to leave us alone. Either that or we were being boring. But now we're gonna grab our stuff. We're gonna go over to the cabin site, fart around there a little bit before heading home. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a little cabin site update. Like I said, we had that heavy snow and it's laid a lot of the tall grass down. And so it's looking a little different. We need to do a little cleaning up, straightening up. We've got some random branches and stuff laying around. But as you can see, especially off this direction, normally that was just a wall of weeds in the spring and summer, mostly the summer and fall. So that really opened things up. But other than that, everything's looking about like it was. Thomas and I decided that we were not going to try to have a fire today. Apparently all the snow melted into our fire pit. So if we do want to come out and camp anytime soon, we're going to have to get that drained out. I wondered how big of a problem that was going to be. And now I know. But that was an abnormal amount of snow for us. Typically 4 to 6 inches at a time is about all we get. A few times ago we came out and just had a little fire and messed around a little bit. But we came into this area and with the machete I cut off almost all of those thorny thorn things. Can't remember what they're called. Autumn something. Anyway, before spring hits, we're going to bring the mower out, clean this area out as well. So we're going to expand cabin site by probably not quite double. So what you're looking at here will be the whole site. The dream is to put the small cabin that we're working on right now, put it down here where our stakes are. And then a lot of things have to come together, but we might have access to another small building. It's gonna take quite a bit of work. Probably maybe not quite as much as the current cabin, but it's gonna take quite a bit. But it's quite a bit bigger. It's would actually allow for some living space and for visitors, or I turn the old one into a workshop or something like that. The idea is to have it sit here, fire pit, have the other cabin sit back here, facing that direction. So it'll kind of create a little enclosed space here around the fire pit. The idea is to have the cabin site as low maintenance as possible. And so as time goes by, I might add some more little flower beds like this, and then potentially bring out some gravel. I just don't want this to be a site that takes a lot of maintenance. That's really not the point. So there's your update on the cabin site. Pretty shy on camera. So when working on another project, salvaging boards, when you have nails that are laid down like that, instead of trying to hammer them up straight with the head of the hammer, can you show them, Thomas? No. Yeah, you do that. Instead of trying to hammer them up with the head of the hammer, you can use the claw to stand them up pretty darn straight. Yeah, instead of doing that. All right, thanks for your demonstration.
You're welcome. Yeah, well, my side is showing the pellet, yours isn't. That means I've gotten farther.
Wait a second. I'm already at the bottom on my side. That means I've gotten farther.
You destroyed the pellet? That's like negative.
Another trick I learned is if you've got two bends in the nail, if I were to just do the hook or the claw trick, I'd still have a second bend. So instead of trying to mess around and getting it straight up in the air, I just go ahead and finish tapping it all the way down. Now it's straight, I'm down to one bend. Use my claw trick, just like that. Use my claw trick. Now I've got a pretty straight nail that I can tap out a lot more easily.
Quite a few. That isn't that comfortable.
Well, my battery died on me yesterday, but Thomas and I were able to get the rest of the nails out of the siding. We were able to get the rest of the nails out of the siding, get it stacked and covered. We've got, apparently we left a hammer out here. We've got maybe a third of a wall left of the siding. So we want to get that off, and then pretty quickly I'd like to get the roof peeled off. With the siding off the building, the stability is quite a bit less. I'm afraid with a big windstorm or a heavy snowfall, we could have catastrophe. So that is the plan at this point.